I know there's been a lot going on with Marvel lately. I know it's been a total roller coaster for the past month or so. And what makes it even more wild is that it's been this crazy without any new content, except for one thing, which I'll get to in a moment. But first, I wanted to talk about the delays that were announced today, the further delays due to the pandemic of some of the movies. So we now have Black Widow coming out on May 7th, so another 6 month delay. Shang-Chi coming out on July 9th, which is 2021, by the way. So Black Widow, May 7th, 2021. Shang-Chi, July 9th, 2021, which is 2 months from the May date it most recently held. And then Eternals, I believe it's November 5th, 2021. So I think that's like a full 9 months, not 8 or 9 months from the February date it just had before. Personally, I'm feeling pretty good about this change. I was worried that they would move it again, but move it to February, which would just be stupid pretty much because if we're in cold and flu season mixed with the pandemic in November and it's getting bad, February is usually when cold and flu season peaks, so it'd just be even worse then. So, like, better to delay it till spring rather than, like, let's play Charlie Brown with the football and then pull it out from under us yet again. And my gut feeling is things will probably be good enough by spring to release it in theaters. Like, I don't think it's going to be perfect and the pandemic's not going to quite be over by then, but I think things will be improving with treatment drugs and vaccines, etc. Hopefully, more people are complying as well with guidelines, but we'll see. Yeah, and also, I didn't want these movies to go to home viewing right away, just like Mulan did. I know some people were really rooting for that. I personally wasn't. It would just kind of taint the whole experience for me. It would just make it feel weird. I don't know. Like, I would rather wait and give these movies the fanfare they deserve. Like, I want to see Black Widow get the big premiere or close to a big premiere as they can do next May. Um, I want to see that with the other movies as well. So I'm feeling okay with these movements. Um, and though admittedly, this is because we have Disney Plus stuff coming out before then, and I'm honestly more excited for that right now. I have been since the announcements overall. I think the more, what's I gonna say? Um, the the first stuff from Disney Plus is more exciting to me than the first movies coming out of Phase 4. So that's kind of where I'm at. And we got some footage from what is now going to be the first Disney Plus series, which is WandaVision. And that happens to be the one I'm most excited about because I love Scarlet Witch and I love sitcoms and I love things going wild. So yeah, I was intending on doing like a screen share thing of me kind of pointing out stuff in the trailer while I was talking and I was going to pause the trailer and stuff, but the technology is not really working on that. So if someone can help me learn how to do screen share, please let me know. But I did want to explain a couple things about it because some people I talk to are still like, wait, what is this series about? And I'm not really sure what's been officially announced or not. So some of this may get into like slight spoiler territory. If you want to go in blind, just stop the video now. But I can explain a few things to you if you just, I don't know. So it's this WandaVision is takes place in like this sitcom world. Basically, it's pretty much a given. Like it's been assumed that it's being created by Scarlet Witch somehow, whether it's in her mind or she created another dimension with her powers. Um, it's kind the with the latest trailer with you can see her changing the like the set to like different eras. You actually see it altered with her magic. I'm leaning towards the latter, that it's another dimension or something. But I guess it could take place in her mind. I also think with the latest trailer that something to do with the dimension kind of like weirds people's brains out and makes them forget about the real world or something. Maybe like the way sitcoms do to make people forget about the real world and like it's like a fantasy world. Because Catherine Hahn's character, which was said at the D23 Expo presentation, so this isn't a spoiler, that she's going to be a nosy neighbor character. I think she's some kind of agent coming in and trying to kind of investigate what's going on. But I think she kind of like, when she gets in the world, she loses her mind a bit. Because as we see in the scene where she's in the witch costume sitting in the car, it's not till Vision touches her that she like snaps back and is like, "Oh wait, you're dead. What's going on?" Like I think she kind of like shows up at the house and kind of gets crazy because like you see her in all these different outfits. Like you see her in the 50s, you see her in an 80s kind of get up. So I think that's her job, and I also think Monica Rambeau, working for the organization Sword. Um, Google that. It's like a thing in the comics. I don't even know much about it. I know Darcy Lewis is going to be working for it as well in this series. I think Monica's another character who kind of gets sent in via that way and then gets kicked out, as we see, because we see her flying backwards and out of like a dimension in like a 70s kind of outfit. I'm not sure the era, but it's definitely not a modern outfit. So yeah, I think the same thing happens with the mind altering thing might happen with Vision and maybe even Wanda herself, because the scene where they're at the dinner table, I also think, because like I'm assuming it's someone's parents that are there. That's the lady from that 70s show and that other guy, Arthur, somebody, I think his name is in real life, the actor's name. I don't know the characters' names, that are asking all these questions like, when did you get married and whatever. And they're like, what? I don't think Vision knows what's going on. I think Wanda either knows and wants to keep it under wraps, or she like she's maybe starting to lose her own mind a bit too, and she kind of forgets. I'm not really sure what's going on with that, but yeah. So it's basically, it's a given that it's her world, and everyone else is just living in it. Maybe, I don't know, but yeah. So I hope that kind of explains my theories well. Usually, I'm an article writer when it comes to this kind of stuff, and I'm actually going to put some articles in the description from the site I write for Marvel, which is thedirect.com, aka MCU Direct branch. I did an article where I talk about some of the sitcoms I think could come into play into the series. And I'm going to just link to the WandaVision page in general, because there's all these Easter eggs and theories other people have pointed out that I'm not going to do that, because this video would go on, and I don't have visual aids, so it'd be kind of lame. But yeah, so you should definitely check out some of those. Those will probably help explain what's going on a little more. I'm not sure I did that great a job, but yeah. So thank you for watching. Please let me know if you watch this. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna end this video now. I don't know how to end this.